Hello, dear students. Greetings of the day to all of you. Today, I welcome you to the online classes of Bloomingburg Square School. I'm very much pleased to inform you that the council, ICSE Council, has reduced 25% of syllabus in every subject. So 25% deducted portion of our civics is here, what has been reduced. So in chapter 1, functions of a speaker, I would like to request you to open chapter 1, please. Open chapter 1 of civics. In chapter 1 of civics, open your book, please. Here, in chapter 1, which is the Union Parliament, in this chapter, a speaker is there. So the functions of speaker has been removed. And then after that, there are powers and functions of Union Parliament also in this chapter. Powers and functions of Union Parliament, right? So in these powers and functions, legislative, financial, judicial, electoral, amendment of the constitution, these all powers has also been reduced. Only control over executive will be asked, okay, and these things has been removed, okay. So in powers and functions of Union Parliament, only control over executive as well as exclusive power of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. These two things will be asked. Otherwise, these all powers, legislative, financial, judicial, electoral, amendments of the constitution, these all powers of Union Parliament has been removed, has been reduced. Okay. Now, next chapter, which is chapter number 2. In chapter number 2 is about the president and the vice president. In this, we are having some powers of president, like executive power, legislative power, financial power, judicial power, discretionary and emergency powers, right? So here, the financial as well as judicial powers of president have been removed, okay? And then after that, vice president, the entire section of vice president, its qualification for election, term of office and powers, entire section of vice president has been removed. Now in chapter number 3, please open chapter number 3. In our third chapter, the name of the third chapter is Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. So in this chapter, what has been removed? In this chapter, there are functions and powers of Council of Ministers, like policy making, administrative functions, legislative as well as financial and emergency functions of Council of Ministers. So these all functions, right? These all functions, policy making, administrative, legislative, financial, emergency powers of Council of Ministers have been removed. Okay, so functions and powers of Council of Ministers have been removed. Okay, then in next chapter, which is fourth, in chapter number 4, we are having composition of Supreme Court, qualification of judges, appointment of judges, right? All these things are there in syllabus. And what has been removed? The next topic, which is independence of judiciary from the control of executive and legislature. This portion has been removed. This one portion, independence of judiciary from the control of executive and legislature. And then in next chapter, which is chapter number 5, In chapter number 5, what has been removed? Jurisdiction and functions of High Court. Okay, jurisdiction and functions of High Court. All jurisdictions and functions like original, appellate, revisory, judicial review, and the court of record, enforcement of fundamental rights and writs. All these functions and jurisdiction of high courts has been removed. Okay, have been removed. Now, in this chapter, among from the section of high court, what will be tested? High courts, its composition, qualification to be the judge, and how the judges are appointed. Okay, these things will be asked. And this entire section, powers and jurisdiction of high court, original jurisdiction, appellate jurisdiction, civil cases, functions of the high court. Okay, these all things have been removed. Then in subordinate courts, nothing has changed. Subordinate courts are same as it was. Okay, so these were the changes made in our syllabus by ICSE. Okay, please note it down. Mark all these things in your book as well as notebook. Thank you so much.